I've studied for 20 hours a week for 3 months and my score hasn't improved at all. That was Yaani's frustrated message to me. Meanwhile, Amit started with even lower scores but jumped 70 percentile points in only 14 days. I'm going to show you the exact 5-minute conversation that made all the difference and why almost everyone misses this critical step. This isn't your another study harder video. This is a strategy elite GMAT scorers apply and succeed. Hi everyone, I'm Payal Tandon, one of the co-founders of e-GMAT, and today I'm going to share a powerful story about 2 real students that reveals that secret ingredient to GMAT success, which isn't based on just theory. It's what I have witnessed firsthand working with thousands of GMAT students. Let me introduce you to Amit. For days, he was consistently scoring C and B grades in his critical reasoning course. Frustrating, right? About 30% of e-GMAT students face this problem. But that's where Amit's story takes a turn. Instead of just grinding away at these problems one after another, he did something. He made one crucial decision. He attended a Coach Connect session with me and he came up and he said, "Why am I getting C's despite putting in the time?" And what did I tell him? I said, "You just need to make one change in your approach. Instead of studying like a student trying to pass the test, become like a teacher." And with that mindset change, what he needed to do was, in order to create that mindset change, what he needed to do was engage with the content as if he was learning to become a teacher. He should be able to explain every question with complete simplicity. And that mindset shift changed everything. Some days later, not months later, that streak of C's and B's converted into streaks of A's. That is the power of that mindset change. Start thinking like a teacher. Start thinking like, how is it that I can explain every question to my fellow GMAT test taker or to my friend? And that's when all those neural connections will become really, really strong in your head. Okay. He leaped from bottom 15 percentile of students, okay, to top 80, to top 15 percentile or 85th percentile. Okay. Now let's talk about Yaani. Now his story started in a similar manner. Streaks of C's, right? But he actually got similar C grades even in Quant Basics course, and in that course it's very hard to get C grades. Why 90% of all e-GMAT students actually score A minus or A grades. So that just shows that even though Yaani was very diligent and very committed, he kept approaching problems in the same way over and over again. So here's the critical insight. Both students received identical feedback. Yaani was also told about all these C and B grades. So was Amit, right? He was told exactly the same thing. But Amit took action on that feedback. He did not accept those C grades. That's the reason why this conversion, why this transformation happened. Okay. Whereas Yaani kept staying trapped within that, and that's where his streaks of C grades continued. Okay, for the whole 3 months. He's now transformed his approach and we are waiting for to see that transformation reflected in his dashboard. Now this reveals something profound about GMAT preparation. As I said, our system gives every student the same feedback in the same manner. Okay, we give feedback in terms of your grades, A minus, B, C, right? We give you feedback in terms of your last 20 hard accuracy and so on and so forth, right? But only those who recognize this feedback as a roadmap take specific action to see transformation. Okay, so your performance data is not just a score. It's a detailed guide showing exactly where your understanding differs from mastery. But data alone can't help you. You are the one who needs to act on it. So whenever you notice such patterns of B's or C's, that's your signal to take action. Join our Coach Connect sessions that happen 3 times every week, or reach out directly to our strategy experts at support@e-GMAT.com. So, do not make the mistake of ignoring your feedback signals. Take that first step today, and like Amit, you could see dramatic improvements in just days, not months. And your GMAT journey doesn't have to be a solitary struggle. The most successful students aren't those who study in isolation. They are the ones who leverage the expertise around them to transform their approach. Happy learning!